following movie is rated R.
Hello and welcome to Mutant Year Zero, The Replacements. Thank you for joining us as we try to survive the wasteland. If you're new, please take a moment and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. Also, be sure to give us a thumbs up and leave a comment so we know how we're doing. Thank you, and welcome to Mutant Year Zero. We skipped last time. We had decided as a group to go, some of the players a little reluctantly, to go and try to track down the killer tree that they had encountered to make sure that these three trees could not harass any travelers that might come by. And so they went back to the campsite where they had the encounter with the spawn and basically backtracked and followed where they remembered going to Ollie's underground camp and came across something not what was expected. And they actually ended up in an area that is looking a little concerning. And there was some discussion about what might have made these burrows and things. And I believe there were some rolls made, and it was determined that, hey, this might be an area where deathworms are active. And that's kind of where we left off. So, what is the plan? You're in what appears to be possibly a precarious situation here.
Well, I don't think my character knows about the Deathworms or whatever. So I guess Thorn is just gonna investigate this hole that he's in front of.
Well, we're gonna change that by whistling as loud as I can and motioning for people to come over.
All right. Everybody hear Remy's giving a pretty good whistle.
Who's the person closest to the hole, first hole?
There's a rumbling that's occurring. Don't know if you all heard that, but it crescendos and these pop out of the holes.
Oh no.
And they give quite the roar.
This is just great.
Remy, can we kill these things?
All right, so I'm gonna need an initiative from everybody at this point.
Oh yay! Initiative.
Right.
I'm going to get a T-shirt that says "I told you so."
Whatever your roll is plus
Your agility. Yep.
Your
Okay,
agility.
got it.
Your
So,
current agility.
A few moments later.
6. Yep. Okay. Cool. 6 is Cherry there. Let's sort this. And Mutt is going to go first. I'm going to say he's probably going to shoot at this one here. That would be a decision probably would make.
Yeah, he probably would.
Hey, there he is.
The man himself.
The man, the myth, the legend.
It took me. It took this thing 10 minutes to connect. I don't know.
Well, you know, if they've still got messed up lines down there, I mean, it took them a week to get you reconnected. I can only imagine how much other infrastructure they're still trying to fix, you know?
Yeah, you may be right. I think it's time for a new computer myself, but anyway.
That could be too. All right, well, I will let you run. I'm going to go ahead and close out your character sheet and let you hammer away there.
All right. So I'm shooting. Yeah, I apologize for my tardiness, but anyway.
We won't do anything to you this time.
Crap happens.
Yeah, so you're in short range.
Scrap rifle. So no penalties.
Nope. Right out of the gate, we're not rolling good, are we?
I'm not going to push that.
Okay. So, next would be Cherry. And Cherry is a hand-to-hand person, if I remember right.
A thing called a deathworm.
Yep. So, Cherry will move in and choppy. Here's a hit for 3. Okay. Or I take 2 of that, rather. All right. Chronicler Thorn.
Yeah, okay. Oh, this should be fun. I'm trying to decide whether to throw a Molotov or shoot him.
Molotovs are fun.
Good point, but I also don't have many. I'll shoot. I forgot how you ping a location.
It's left click and hold.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I want to shoot that one. Give me 1 second to roll.
Spooky.
Oh, a miss.
Yeah, I also... Oh, wait, hold on. Don't I also have, like, a movement thing?
Yeah, you can move up to 25 feet.
Wonderful. Okay, so, like, there. Damn it, I was... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move, like, here then, because I think that's around, like, 25 feet.
Okay. Close enough for me. Close enough for hand grenades and horseshoes. All right. That's your turn. Let's see here. It's worm time. All right. This one is going to attack Cherry. That's wrong. That's actually wrong. I need to roll that again. This one has damage. There we go. That's a miss. This one is going to 1, 2, 3 help here. 4, 5, or 6. Ooh, it's going to double down on Cherry. This one's a bigger one. Okay. It has Cherry bit in its maw. And that's going to be 2 points of damage. What kind of armor we got, Cherry? Okay, good.
That
Blocks 1, but takes some damage to the armor.
that is a terrifying amount of.
Chomp,
You're
chomp.
fine. It'll be fine.
Chomp, chompy. Okay. That's the 2 worms. Remy, what would you like to do? Run!
Internally scream is a free action. Fuck. The one that bit, the bigger one here that bit our friend here, I'm gonna shoot at that. Pull up the scrap rifle. Line up a shot and shoot.
All right. Which one are we shooting? The already wounded one? Or
The
the...
bigger one, the one that's got our friend bit.
Okay, the bigger one.
In the effort to try to do as much damage as possible, I'm pushing this.
Ooh. You're going to damage the rifle.
I'm gonna break the rifle.
Yep.
I want to make sure that this does as much damage as I can possibly do.
Fantastic. I like it.
So
Beautiful.
Dramatic. Oh my gosh! Oh, wow. So that's
Inside out.
2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage. Impressive. Wow.
1,000 pieces.
Wow.
Protagonist energy.
That is a lot of. I can only hope it's enough.
Man.
Probably not dead, but that it definitely hurt.
Oh, blows chunks of armor off. So that's 5. 5 points of damage, was it? Did I count that up right? 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's 6.
6.
So you blocked 1, so it's 5 points coming through. Yep.
5 points coming through. Ow. Ow. Essentially took half of his body in one hit and blew chunks off his armor.
I honestly thought you were about to say half of his health.
It did. In one shot he blew half his health away.
Beautiful.
And of course the rifle like cracks in half when he's done with it because he stuck this special bullet he had that like had 3 times the normal powder in it. All right, do you want to move anywhere, Remy?
I did. I moved up already.
Okay, cool.
So I am not going much further down because I don't feel like being taken underground and bitten to pieces.
All right, Skarsgård. Did we lose?
If you've been
Oh,
talking, we have not heard you.
Yeah, we're not hearing you.
I wanted it to be like dramatic silence, and you just saw me move my character up to a melee range of a worm type deal.
Look at that. See? We totally wrecked his movie moment right there. Now he's going to
Okay. I'm used to being upstaged.
now he's going to pick it up and like body slam it or something to that effect. Yeah, that's 3 points of damage with a ball bat.
I would also like to make it drop Cherry.
Oh.
I'm that extra success is to drop Cherry.
Oh, man, I got a +3 on Cherry next turn. That's no fair. All right, so 2 points of damage. Let's see how my armor does this time, because it's significantly curtailed.
Before that resolves, I would like to pump up the damage with you.
Of course you would.
Oh, up to jam.
Alex.
All right. So did you? Oh, you don't. Do you have to roll? Yeah, you got to spend an animal point and roll. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't. It's not statistically right. It just really isn't. It's just not. It actually kind of honks me off because it happens so frequent. You guys are scared to use your mutations and your animal powers. And I mean, maybe that's the way they wanted it, so it doesn't like overpower stuff. But
Well, let's see here.
you can continue to use all your skills to simulate this effect as a player. You stop speaking, other than to describe your actions of your animal.
So, in other words, no changes.
Yeah, well, yeah, he can't speak for, and it says days, but of course we switched that to hours because we found that days was just too debilitating. So for half a day, you're going to be just grunting essentially.
Oh, that sounds exactly like what this character just does on the daily.
Neutral change, very neutral.
Shows his teeth. All right, so that's 3 points of damage I've got to deal with. Did I mention you're a punk? Oh my gosh.
Nada.
That is... Ouch. Yeah, he's going to growl about that. All right. Let's see here. Lee.
All right. Gonna use 1 mutant point for the insect wings deal to fly 100 feet.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, it's at the edge of my screen. And now, can I grab him, fly over here, and just kind of toss him behind me a bit so he's not bleeding out in the middle of the fight?
He's not down. Cherry isn't down. She's still up.
Okay.
Yeah, so she can move out on her own. But you can put yourself between her and the worm if you want.
Yeah.
And I need a D6 roll since you're spending an animal point or a mutation point. Spend and check off the mutation point off your character sheet, and then give me a D6 roll. Fingers crossed. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies here.
All right.
All right. Smooth. All right. So, yeah, you fly over successfully, put yourself between the two if that's what you want to do, and you can now attack if you would like. Of course, if you'd like to abstain, I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna smack the baby.
The baby? Oh, okay.
I guess.
Kick the baby.
I don't know. Maybe not baby. Younger sibling.
It's the size of a car, but yeah, it's yeah, the other one's the size of a bus. Oh.
You can push.
You were impressive right up until that roll.
I do the push.
All right, you just get to, in this case, there's no 1s or 6s in that roll, so you can re-roll everything. By the way, don't forget, another miss? Wow. Don't forget when you get when you push a roll and you end up with one of the biohazard symbols, you get a mutation point as well, okay? It's from stressing yourself out. Don't forget to award yourself a mutation point when you have that happen.
Got you.
Let's see here. All right, so that's the end of that. Mutt, your turn. You are down here chillaxing with... Oh, we didn't roll. We're just going to say that Junkyard goes on your turn also, okay? Because we didn't roll for Junkyard.
Okay. I think I'll shoot again.
Why would you want to do that, huh? And you're shooting the small one?
Yeah, that's fun.
Okay. And we hit. Okay. Ouch. That's 2 points of damage. All goes in. Okay. All right. You want to move any? Or are you going to send Junkyard in or anything?
And I think we'll stay put.
All right. I was hoping you'd send me an hors d'oeuvre there. All right. That makes Cherry's turn. Gonna try to whack-a-mole this thing again. Scrap axe. Oh, and we're not gonna push that. But that's 3 points of damage. It could be significant if we get this. Oh, fail. Cherry puts the nail in that one's coffin. Boom.
99.
All right. Chronicler Thorn, what would you like to do? Throw a Molotov in that group. I think that's a good idea.
What?
Throw a Molotov up in that group.
No.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. No. I'm going to shoot the big one
All right.
again.
Well, the small one's dead, so I kind of figured unless you wanted to shoot one of your friends in the back, that was going to be the story.
Turning tailcoat. Yeah.
Traitor! Blammo. All right. Ooh, and my armor is gone, completely gone. No more armor, so that's 2 points on him. And that ends that one. Blammo. And we get to the next turn, and you can hear more rumbling. Underground. What would you like to do?
Bail?
Remy
That
whistles
sounds like a
again
great
and waves for everyone to just come on.
All right.
That as he is leaving.
All right. So the question is anybody sticking around, or are you basically going to go ahead and beat sheets at this point?
That.
I think I'll stay. Such a lovely locale. God, no.
All right. All right. So everybody's going to bail to the south the way you came from, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't have to move your tokens. I'm going to move you to the main map now. Okay.
Perfect.
And we're out of turn order there. And this is where you were at when you went back to check things out. If you remember, up here was Ollie's actual base. And yeah, so what would everybody like to do at this point?
What time is it?
Oh, let me get my time tracking sheet out. Cool time tracker. Gotta keep track of that time. You got there basically in the morning, and I'm going to say that we haven't really substantially gotten past that. So you've got a full day here where you can kick off because you guys stayed with Ollie at her place to rest up before you came down here, if I remember right. So
That sounds about right.
Wonderful.
so you've got a full day to travel la wherever you want.
So is anyone going to take the time out to actually explain what the heck that was?
As far as I can tell, giant worm fucker.
about? Why didn't anyone listen to me?
Sorry, what?
Why didn't anyone listen to me?
I listened.
Listen to you what?
No,
I stayed with you,
Like,
Remy.
this was a bad idea, or...
I told you we took care of the tree, and you guys wanted to come all the way back here, and we did.
Okay. Well, what's that saying or whatever? If you don't cut down a... Okay, I don't remember that saying or whatever, but pretty much, to kill a tree, you gotta take out the roots or weeds or whatever the fuck.
Giant fire that we started. You think that might have been the tree? I'm pretty
It
sure it
was.
was.
But to stop it from growing or whatever the fuck. Like weeds or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, let's see if we go back there and find the roots. What are you gonna do exactly? You can't set it on fire again.
Why not?
Burnt things don't burn well.
Well, charcoal.
Okay, it's probably mostly that, but like I
Well,
said, you can't burn it again. So
we're talking about the roots. Do you not remember the roots? Caves.
that tree did something to our heads. That area isn't real. Remember? Because if we went back there,
Yes, well, what if it was?
we went back to the same spot and it's not even close to the same. So no, was not real.
I know, but we only learned that it wasn't, fully real when we actually got there.
Told you that before we even moved.
Well,
Skarsgård starts growling.
you alright there, buddy?
He just sort of picks up his equipment and starts moving. I don't know what direction we're going, but
Think about this a little bit better next time, okay?
Okay, look, I wanted to make sure none of us were going to die, or no one else was going to die from weird fucking root monsters, okay?
Things in the zone. That isn't one of them as far as I'm aware. We have plenty of daytime. Let's just move before they catch us.
Did you literally just say that you don't think root monsters are a fucking thing? Do you not remember the area we were just at?
The Deathworms?
No, the fucking giant tree that kidnapped us.
I said as far as I know. I talked to a lot of people about what kind of things are out here, and that wasn't one of the things that came up. So as far as I'm aware, it probably exists. It might. We'll have to deal with it if we see it.
I follow scars.
I can argue with him because he's going to keep denying that what the fuck just happened.
Well, I think what the point is that Remy's getting at is the tree incident here was in your mind. You were actually captured up by Ollie's area by the trees somehow. Somewhere in there, your memory has been skewed, and you were actually caught up in the trees up there. How you got there is fuzzy. Not real sure how that happened, but you were not actually accosted by the trees down here.
It was worth checking either way.
No, I'm not going to disagree with that. But I mean, you're RPing this out between the two characters. I'm just making sure that the PCs understand the arguments being made, so anyway, I guess when that discussion's done, and what do you want to do? Ollie and her group did come down here with you. They're saying they're going to head back to their area and since this was taken care of, and they say you're welcome to our place anytime. She's seems very, very friendly and says, if you ever need help, you can come by. I know she looks at, I think it's, who is it that's the car person?
I think it's Anna.
Is it? Okay, and Anna's not here. Okay, so she mentions that, there's a good chance they'll end up with an extra vehicle at some point and would be happy to, do some trading for that possibly later. But tells Anna, the two I've got right now, I can't loan out. I can't give you. So, she says, is there anything else you need from us before we head out, or are you going to come stay with us for a while, or what are your plans?
Well, we're heading to that trading post, so I imagine we're going to keep heading that way.
Okay, she says, well, there's. Are you talking about the main trading post, or there's another small one that's kind of more west from here, and then you've got Alexandra's Tower, which is a large trading post / settlement.
I think that's where we're headed, the tower.
Okay, so
Who's trying to talk?
I was going to ask if Ollie could update our map at all.
yeah, she can give you some information here. Let's see here. I have on here. I think. Yeah, she can. She has you lay out your map, and did I not get one of those on here? All right, we'll go back here. I'll pull it off of here.
The second I said the map, all I could think of was Dora the Explorer.
I mean, we're kind of doing that right now. Like, not the game, but the exploring.
Yeah.
So she marks the tower there, and then trading post. She says there's a trading post here also. It's much smaller, but they usually have some good stuff.
Also, out of the asking questions to Ollie said that Alexander's Tower was not too good with mutants, right?
They don't care for mutants. No. Is that what you? I mean, we're called outcasts, but I'm assuming that's you're talking about us when you say mutants. She. How many of you that are mutants have an odd look, like physical looks that are going? Well, I mean, obviously Lucy does with wings.
Beautiful.
Mutt, do you have a look to you, or do you look relatively normal for yours?
Mutt doesn't really have any distinctive look.
Okay. How about
Thorn?
Chronicle? Yeah, the Thorn.
I mean, really just kind of the legs. The legs look a bit weird when they're not covered. But if he's wearing pants or whatever, they look normal-ish.
Okay. So Ollie says, looking at Lucy, says they're gonna you'll see some animosity towards you, for sure. The rest of you, especially the animals, they won't have any problem. The animals will be absolutely welcome, and the rest of you can pass as humans pretty much.
Okay.
She also says you're about to, if the further west you go, there's an area that is what we call the hot zone, and it can make you sick if you're not careful.
Hmm.
You know
But
the path around it?
I can give you one of the quicker ways through, and let's see here. Let's use a different token for that. That's the narrowest point through the hot zone.
So where the
We
markers
have to go
are,
through
or
that?
Yeah, where these markers are right here.
Oh, we're gonna have to go through that, aren't we?
yeah, that's probably gonna happen today.
Well, ain't that just great? Okay. We'll probably be fine. We got this. We've gotten through worse. Probably. Probably gonna be worse later on.
So this pathway is rot free then?
No. She says it's hot. It's just not as hot as everywhere else.
Okay.
It's the least dense area of rot.
Well, who knows what kind of problems I might run into later. Is there a way around all of it?
They've gone. She says we've gone as far as we dare to go north and south and haven't found anything.
Alright, so be fast then, I'm assuming.
Yes. I wouldn't. I'd make sure you're not staying the night in any of those sectors.
Okay.
Well, good thing it's.
Thorn, how's your back? Or is it Thon? Did I ever pronounce her name?
Who has the broken back?
Yeah, I thought it was Thorn.
Oh, I did, but that was in the illusion or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. Well, that's good. So everyone,
Yeah.
if we start this today, that means we're gonna be running the entire time, okay? Rot is bad news. I don't want to hang around there.
Yeah. This should be fun.
Is there
Good
anything we
thing.
should know about the smaller outpost?
They're in a. I mean, they're gruff and they're not going to just trust you right out of the gate, but they're not openly hostile.
I mean, it was a trading outpost, so I assume if they were willing to trade with us, then, you know.
Yeah, I mean they're like I say they're not going to be overly friendly, but they won't be openly hostile. Once they get to know you, they are pretty welcoming. However you say that.
Welcoming.
Thank you.
Are they like how Alexander's tower is with mutants or outcasts or whatever you want to call people with mutations like us and you guys?
I don't think you'll find them to be as as irritated by outcast. They're out in it for
Money.
basically, yeah, making money. They're trying to turn profits.
Right, so they're chill. Got it. Thank you.
Looking back at our winged friend, what kind of wings do they have? I know the book kind of specifies like fly wings specifically, but I guess wings. Period.
Lucy, you've got like butterfly wings, don't you?
Oh yeah. They're
You know
they're
what they
fairly
say.
noticeable.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
I'm going to assume there's no way you could like cover those or bend them.
I am open for suggestions.
Can they bend?
Can they?
I mean, it's probably painful.
Should I look up how much you can like move insect wings without damaging them?
Yeah, I'd say that's going to damage them probably.
Probably.
They probably
Well,
can fold up pretty good, but it's going to look odd under a coat, probably. You look like you got a big
also,
hunchback.
wait, why are we discussing if his wings can fold or not?
Because if you go to
I'm
the
gonna
larger
stick out.
place, they're gonna stick out. I guess when we get to that part, we can just have someone stay with you. Don't leave you alone out there, and we can just send some people in to do the trading and then come back out.
Yeah, I feel like that'd probably be the easiest way. Plus, we won't have all our eggs in one basket once we go in there.
Alright. Okay. Everyone ready to go then?
I am. Oh wait, really quickly, who got the revolver yesterday? Not yesterday, last time. Whatever.
It's not me. I remember I gave it to somebody else.
Doesn't Mutt have it?
Yeah, Mutt took the revolver.
Yeah, I was wondering who took the revolver.
Because Mutt had the best
Shooting.
shoot. Yeah.
Yeah. I also actually want to ask Ollie something real quick. I'm wanting to ask Ollie if either settlement, trading post, whatever, has any more like ammo for Mutt's gun or just any new equipment, like better equipment or whatever, than what we probably have.
You never know what they're going to have for sure, but I'd be shocked if they didn't have some ammo. But they'll want to. I mean, trade's going to be heavy on that.
Well, good thing we have a lot of stuff. Probably. I don't know.
I appreciate your help, Ollie.
Likewise.
Happy to help. You're always welcome at our place.
Alright. Last call for anything else?
Okay. They head on out and leave it to you.
Alright, let's move.
Yep.
On the road again.
Find the pack. And press 5. And we are rolling.
And you're headed to this zone here?
Yep.
Ooh, okay. So you've got one extra.
Oh, we're not pushing, that's for damn sure. Jesus. What did I do? Drop kick the compass?
Dropped it. All right, so you have one stunt.
I guess I should check for, like, I know there's rock coming up, but I want to know if there's any here, I guess.
No rot here.
Okay, so that's
All right.
the one.
All right, so you're not going to speed through the sector, so that means we can
Count it as explored.
count it as explored.
Because I imagine the rest of the session is going to be spent at either this trading post or the other one, and I want to make sure we get the XP for exploring.
Okay. Explored. And let's just see what's in this sector. Okay. Yeah, so there's one of the things you kind of stumble on while you're maneuvering through this one, and it takes 4 hours to get through this. Is there's a deep dark hole in the ground in front of you. You think it might be an old well, or it could be a path into tunnels below. Do you want to mess with that at all?
I confer to Remy.
I'm going to draw on a sign and hold up just a big old nope. We are moving on.
All right.
Random holes in the ground, no thank you.
All right. Now, just take a hot minute here, okay? As my friend Remy often says, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours left before nightfall. That's not enough if you don't roll well to get through all 3 zones.
Yeah, I know.
Hmm.
Stay up late if we have to, but we're gonna go as fast as possible.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
going to go ahead and keep on trucking. I like it.
Yep. I also don't want to be next to hole because we just came out of a place with a bunch of holes and just no more holes. No more surprise holes.
Holes are bad.
No more surprise holes.
Oh,
So let me just let's see. I've got you so far. I've got you completely terrified of trees, and now I've got you completely terrified of holes. All right, so good. We're doing good as a GM. Okay.
yep.
Alright,
I'm also wondering if I could I guess it'd be inspire.
Yes, you can inspire him before he makes his roll.
Awesome. I want to
Kind of help him look at the map and your sort of, you know,
tips and stuff.
tips. You know, say, hey, have you thought about looking at this, or maybe helping him line up? You're helping him get the compass lined up, whatever it may be. But let's see that roll.
Yeah, plus I have been doing math things.
Now listen, don't be using the technical jargon with us here, okay? This is just a laid back game.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh, okay. So not too inspiring on this go around. All right, let's see your find the path.
Oceans in the sky. That's not what that is.
Oceans in the sky.
Wait, what?
Well, at least I don't get surprised by anything. We're not pushing that, sadly.
Okay.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, this is this could be interesting here.
This is
Off to an auspicious start.
All right. We're going to say that is now. In fact, I've got to look up something on this one.
Oh no.
that's great. Looking up things is always fun.
I know. That makes you nervous, doesn't it?
Totally not. What?
Wait, hang on a second. I have a solution to this.
Yeah.
I'll throw down a golden ticket.
Okay, that's only good for 1 success.
Would that stack with the second one, or?
I only said that you can't stack bennies, so you can't put more than 2 bennies down and to try to stack. But I never said you couldn't put it with an extra success, so I'll allow that. If you want to put one down to get another success.
Yes, I will do that. Please remove it.
Okay.
Getting out of here fast and you not deciding to hit us with instant nuclear death is preferable.
Okay, I'm trying to steal the card. You've got to tell me that's okay. All right, perfect.
I am out of these things. No one else get murdered, please.
Great.
I really wanted to get murdered today, though.
Don't joke.
It is a good day to die.
Okay.
Possible.
I like that energy.
Maybe some more.
Okay, so what are you using the extra success for?
Speed.
Speed. And that cuts it down in half, I believe, right?
2 hours instead of 4, yes.
Yep, okay. Good choice. Everyone take 2 rot.
Oh.
How does one take rot?
It is
never mind. It has
stackable-
something.
Yep, sure does.
Just click the little rot point buttons there, and it'll total right up for you. And also, while you're in this, you hear thunder on the horizon as you're quickly, moving through this this area, and it's a storm that's rolling in. And as it's rolling in, you realize this has got some nasty with it. There's some lightning, and as you're going, the lightning kicks up pretty intense. And I think I know the answer here. You're not going to stop and get cover, are you?
Oh,
No, God, no.
Okay, so you're basically caught in the open with this, and the lightning is rolling in, and it's hitting all around you. And I'm going to need to roll some dice here. Basically, attacks on everybody with this.
does this gonna because electrical attacks usually cause agility damage?
Oh no.
Uh, a victim located on high ground, which I'm not going to do that to you. That would be 8 dice.
Oh.
Armor does not help in this.
Wonderful.
And it's I'm supposed to put you actually in turns, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say you're going to suffer 2 attacks for the 2 hours that you're there. So actually, it says it only lasts for a few minutes. Let's just do one. We're going to do just 1 attack on everybody. So let's see here. This is now that. Save that.
Damage usually is stun or agility damage, but there's a big difference between a stun gun and being shot by lightning. So,
All right. So Chronicler, nothing.
Oh,
Lucy, nothing.
Hey.
Mutt. Oh, Mutt takes 2 points of damage. And that is strength.
I heard my name. I was just, oh no.
Because it doesn't say that it doesn't specify that it's agility damage, so I'm gonna take this as straight up.
considering lightning bolts kill people, yeah, that's strength damage.
Yeah. So how's that feel, Mutt? Huh?
It tickles.
It tickles. Okay. Next is Remy. Oh, that's 2 on Remy also. Uh-oh. And then the third one would be on Scars, or the next one would be Scars, which is nothing. So,
This is fun.
by the way, Scars, you can talk now. You've been past 4 hours.
Grunt.
Who? Everybody still up? Nobody. That didn't drop anybody, did it?
Nope.
Okay. Not a fun sector, that one.
Not
All
at
right.
all.
And you. What? Remy, have you already moved yourself onto the next zone?
Yes.
All right. Let's see your find the path. Yeah.
Do we take any rot?
Yes, you take
We
2
already
points of rot.
took 2.
Okay.
I am pushing this.
Okay.
So I need to reduce it by 1. That's going to break one of these things. And note it. Oh, probably the compass. That's easier to replace than our very precious map. Anyway. Push. Oh wait, no, hang on. Cancel. I need to remove the success. There we go.
Okay, there's your extra for speed again.
Well, that damaged my agility by 1 point. And my animal power, thank you very much. And that gave me a second success for using speed, and I will note now that my compass is down to 1.
Okay, so just 2 in this one. Pull that up and see what this sector holds. Oh, by the way, I need to do, we moved on. That sector had a lot, but I've got to go back to the rot real quick, because when you first take rot, you have to do a roll, I believe, here.
It's when you cleanse it is when you do the roll.
Well, every time you suffer a rot point, you must immediately roll the number of base dice equal to your total number of rot points. For every biohazard symbol you roll, you suffer 1 point of damage, trauma to strength. We didn't do that. So everybody needs to roll 2d6. Oh, Scars, you take 1 strength damage.
2d6, you said?
Yep, and this is temporary damage. This is not permanent. Oh, you take 2 points of Chronicler. 2 points of strength. Does that drop you?
No, not yet, but I'm very close to being dropped dead. No,
Okay.
not dead.
Mutt, you take a point. Did that rot drop anybody?
Not yet.
Okay.
Are we adding 2 more rot points?
Well,
But we haven't seen yet.
I'm getting ready to pull this up and see what's in this sector. H19.
This is gonna be great.
It drains candy.
Okay, you come across railroad tracks that seem to be they're overgrown a bit and everything, but they actually aren't as rusty as you're used to seeing, for one. Everybody does take 2 rot again. Did you not get the little bit that allows you to reduce the rot by 1, Remy?
No, that's not a stunt.
No, it's I thought you took the skill or the talent.
No, I sure don't.
Man, I thought you got that talent. Okay. All right,
I've
so
looked up a lot of skills.
yeah. All right, so everybody takes the 2 more rot, and then you've got to roll your rot dice again, and that's yeah, I need to roll this the first time here. Roll, I didn't roll that. Good there.
Roll 4.
So yeah, now you roll 4 now instead of 2. Any 1s are bad.
Alright, I already had one in the first 2, and here's 2 more.
What if
that's
we get
2
a
ones.
success?
What if what?
What happens if we get a success?
Successes are nothing.
only
You're
thing
just yeah.
The only thing you're looking for is you're rolling a 1. If you don't roll a 1,
Oh.
you're good.
Okay, well, the thing is, I rolled a 1, so I'm now broken.
Okay. So
2 ones, that's the strength, right?
yep, that's
Yeah.
the strength.
Okay.
So all right. If you're broken, you just go unconscious. This is atypical damage. I'm not rolling on the D66 table here. So you basically go unconscious.
Quick
Yeah.
question. Does
Yeah.
this give a little bit more use to that to being able to heal people now? Because he's broken. So healing could be done and could restore some health.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, because if he takes another point of rot damage, doesn't he just die?
If he rolls another biohazard symbol, yeah, it can kill him.
Wonderful.
Fine, we will try to fix.
It doesn't take. I mean, it's not going to take you any significant time here that you've got to spend longer here. You basically give him some water, kind of hydrate him, and get him up and moving. So, give me a heal roll, and
Hold
see what
on,
you come
who
up
went
with.
down?
Huh?
Who's the person who went down?
Me.
The inspire person.
Hi.
How inspiring. Pushing.
Thank you.
1.
Oh man.
So that was my instinct. That's 2 instinct. Okay.
Anybody else got
Right.
heal? Anybody can try. You don't have to have the skill to roll. It just rolls against your base stat. So
Bet. I got this.
I have
Save
very
the day.
little.
all right.
Push a thing like that?
There you go, Mutt. You get
Hey.
2 points back,
I'm alive.
Chronicler. You got 2 points back.
Great. I'm alive. For now.
For now.
I don't like radiation.
Rot is not fun.
Not at all.
Not your friend. Okay. All right. This is the last sector here.
Can I roll to inspire him again?
Yes.
Awesome. How I'm inspiring him?
Get us the heck out of here.
We need to get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna throw up if we can stay in here. I don't want to throw up.
I'm gonna throw up.
Mom,
Yes.
I threw up.
I got 2 successes.
That's
Okay.
gonna be 2 successes
Plus
in
2.
my
Yeah.
roll.
Yep. Two successes.
Yes, sir.
So we can
No!
Whoa! Look at that.
Fuck yeah.
Is there any way I could just put all that to speed?
Is there any way we could use at least one of them to find an artifact or some shit?
I don't want the irradiated artifacts.
Well, let's see here. I always got to look this up. I've got this in the journal. Is the skills? Let's see here. Know the zone.
I believe you can only use 2 for speed. I think you only
Find the path. Here we go. You can find an artifact in the sector. You can assess the general rot level. You find D6 bullets, D6 rations, D6 rot-free water. The exploration takes only half the time. You rush through the sector in a quarter of the time it would take this. So you can do it in 1 hour if you want. But the sector does not count as explored at that point.
We have such an excess. Can I get the half and the fourth at the same time?
No,
know.
yeah, it's basically if you're going to take the rush through the sector, everything else is a waste. But if you want to assess the level of rot first,
yeah, we can do this. I can find out what level this is.
You're at a 2. You're at a 2 again, yeah. So your recommendation is to not spend any more of those stunts and just go straight for the 1 hour to get through. So you only take one more rot point at this time.
That is correct.
Okay. Good choice. So everybody take 1 more rot point. You only spend 1 hour getting through that.
Wonderful.
And everybody gets to roll again. Add your 1 rot point and then roll your 5 dice.
Oh man.
Oh.
1 to the strength.
Remy passes out.
Okay.
Barely alive.
All right. So who's down and who's not?
Remy passes out. He's down.
Okay.
I'm gonna heal Remy.
Oh.
Somehow Cherry managed to get through that with nothing. Amazing.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right. Everybody else is up though.
Mutt and Junkyard are up.
Okay. So we need either somebody needs to pick Remy up, or do the heal. Try to heal.
I'm gonna push that.
Okay. So just roll the 4 dice on your base dice and the 1 skill dice. All right, so you take the 1 temporary damage from that first roll, but you also get a mutation point. Don't forget that, okay?
Wait, 1 temporary damage?
Yeah, because you anything that you had in your first roll carries over to the second roll when you push.
Then I'm passed out.
That doesn't come off strength. What's heal for? Or are you at 0 on?
I think that's empathy.
Yeah, whatever the heal stat it uses, that's what it's actually going to come off. And that would be...
When you said damage, I just immediately thought, oh, I'm passed out again.
Technically speaking, yeah, but we're talking about that, the instinct, or the empathy damage.
Heal is empathy, yeah. So is your empathy at 0?
No. My empathy is my empathy is at 4 now.
Okay.
1 damage just now.
Okay, so you're good then. Okay, so Remy, you've got 1, and you're ready to get on out of this sector then.
We're bugging out. Back to find the path. I'm at 1 health. Not doing good. And it's 4 now since I broke my compass a little bit.
Okay, which
More
one?
speed to here.
Okay. That is no rot here.
Surprising.
And yeah, got this explored.
Woo.
You guys are limping along, and move this down out of the way. Got too many tabs open. They're getting in the way of stuff. And as you're coming along, you see this, and it's at this point you're basically 2 hours into nighttime. And you're down. You come in down here is where down this area right over here is where you're kind of come up, and it's this outpost is lit up. They've got what you're familiar with is electric lights, and there's spotlights and stuff, but this right here is basically open, but they do have guards there. Obvious guards.
Great.
This is the part where I need to stay out of sight now, guys.
That's the bigger outpost that doesn't like.
That's Alexander's Tower, or whatever the fuck it's called.
This is the smaller one.
This is the one that's chill, supposedly.
Okay.
Chiller.
Yeah, chiller.
Yeah, chiller.
You know, the ones that are focused on money.
Well, I'll hang towards the back of the group, just be safe.
Okay, let's see. How to do this? Put the gun down. Put the guns down. Well, gun. The other one broke. If nobody else, Remy will step forward and kind of raise his hands, show he isn't armed or anything. Put down his pistol and have them, because I'm sure they're watching with the spotlight. They'll put it down while they're watching him, and kind of walk forward a little bit towards the front gate.
Okay. There's two guards there, and they raise their hands and they say, "What's your business?"
We're here to trade, but honestly, after what we just went through to the east, we could also use a place to rest for a second.
Oh wow, you came through the hot zone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I imagine you could use a bit of a rest. Probably could stand to use a shower. They kind of actually, you see them back up from you a little bit. Says, before we can let you in, do you have tradable items though?
We have an entire cart.
He gestures towards the cart and then, pulls out his pistol and, shows off his armor a little bit.
Stuff. Yes.
They kind of look you over a little bit, and they kind of say, "Okay, I think you've probably got enough that you can afford to stay here anyway." And got some other items there. Looks like might be tradable. Go on in. As you enter, head directly to your left. They'll get you checked in and get you
in.
Yeah, we make sure we keep track of everybody that's in the trading post. They'll get you basically it's like a lanyard with a pass on it that says you're here and registered. And then with that, you can go and you can head down further down the street, and there's a place you can get a room, get cleaned up, get a shower. They've got in the back, they've got an area where you can actually hose down your stuff here that you're planning on trading also, so it's not quite so hot.
Understandable. What do you mean by register?
Yeah, you got to go in and just check in. We want to know your name and just basically how long you planning on staying, and then we're going to give you a badge that says you've been checked out and okayed to stay. If they got further questions, they may want to just take an account of your weapons and everything just to know what you're dealing with. But we won't take anything from you. You're welcome to keep all your firearms and everything.
Do you guys trade in? Do you guys trade in these? He shows a couple bullets.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
You guys just kind of trade in where it was available, or
Well, I mean, we've got several in the main building, and he kind of points to this big building up here. He said they've got all sorts of vendors there that will trade in all sorts of stuff. I mean, some guys are looking for that. There's some guys are looking for glass. They want glass because they're making glass items back where they go to. I mean, it just all depends. I can't. There's too many items to tell you. You never know what somebody's going to be interested in.
God, so it's just kind of whatever, whatever anybody wants.
Okay.
So-
Well,
Yeah.
sounds good to me. Remy kind of waits for everybody to come forward so they can start heading inside.
I also asked the guard, does this place have like an official name, or because we've just kind of heard it called the trading outpost or something like that.
We just the head of the place just calls it the post.
Great. What is this place even made from? Looks like ancient stuff.
Yeah, well, we stacked up some stuff here. It's gotten bigger over time. It's taken a couple of years, but we've got pretty good little setup. So anyway, make your way in. I can't be distracting me anymore. I got a job to do out here. Head on in or get on down the road.
That's fair. Thank you. Have a nice day. So yeah, Thorn goes in with the others.
They nod at you. All right. I assume you're going to head to the building here to kind of get yourself squared away.
Yep.
Not to be a pelt on someone's floor somewhere, so yes, we are.
All right. Fantastic. So you head in, and there's when you go in through the door, there's just a little entryway. It's like this building probably was a bank at one time. And it has a fairly decent sized foyer that's been kind of cleared out, and there's just like at the counter they've got it looks like a reception desk, and there's about 6 or 7 folks lined up along there. It's obvious they can take several people at once, and they're like, "Hey, welcome to the post. Are you planning on staying, or are you just doing trading?"
Need a place to stay for sure.
What was that, Remy?
We'll need a place to stay for sure.
Okay. Well, we'll get you registered here so that you can stay. If everybody step up, basically we need something from you in exchange for staying overnight in the facility. So we can issue a badge. What do you got to trade?
Well, we've all got plenty of bullets. How much for a stay?
Hey, one bullet's all we need for you to stay overnight. If you got bullets.
That works.
I'll hand over a bullet.
Okay.
Alright.
Everybody mark off a bullet. They take them and they kind of bite on them and check them and make sure the primers look good and everything. They're like, yeah, okay, good. This is good quality. Fantastic. And then they give you like it's got string, like some of that old kind of rough brown string, and there's it's a badge, and it basically says visitor on it. And they say you need to keep that visible at all times when you're out and about.
I don't
I
have
have a
any
question
bullets.
real quick.
Oh,
Remy will pay for scars.
okay. All right. And they said just keep that visible when you're out and about, and be ready to present that and show that you've been registered up here. I'm going to need all your names, and basically anybody that doesn't want to give their name, let me know. Or other than that, they're going to take down your names that you give them. Anybody can give it a false name or not want to give a name?
He will give us a full name.
Alright. Though I do have a question for you real quick, Dan.
Yes.
Where's the cart?
Where's who?
Well, cart. Where's our carts?
With
Oh,
us.
they let you bring those in.
Yeah, I mean, like, did we just like park them right outside the building?
I imagine so.
Yeah.
We'll have
Okay,
to bring 'em
awesome.
in after the fact, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm wanting to kind of keep an eye while we're doing this, like looking out through the window or whatever at them. Making sure.
One of the people notices it. That's not behind the counter, and he walks over and he exudes confidence. I notice you're worried about your carts. Theft in the post is frowned upon heavily and is punishable by severe means. You won't have to worry about your carts. We take that very serious here. I'm mental. This is my compound, and I assure you, nothing is going to be taken while you're here. Did you just laugh at his name?
Yes. Wow. Okay, moving on. We're good.
Maybe I don't know what the joke is. Is there something really weird attached to that name, or?
It was slang when I was a kid.
Oh, really? Is it
Yes.
bad slang?
No, it's just basically like saying I'm crazy. Like, hello, my name is Mr. Crazy. How are you doing?
Oh,
Oh, okay, I see.
that's interesting slang.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Like, he's mental.
Oh, mental. No, mint. More like MINTEL. Mint.
Oh.
Mental.
That's still an odd name.
It is a little bit, yeah.
Interesting though.
Yeah. And
So,
says you're all welcome here, and but you don't have to worry about your cart. All right. And then he kind of walks back to the counter where he was kind of leaning, watching people come in. And yeah, so that's you guys get your visitor badges, and
nice.
they direct you down to this building down here to as far as being able to stay. They say they've got rooms available. Last we knew they hadn't filled up anything, so you should be good.
Awesome. I asked one of them, where's a place where we can get rid of rot? Because we just went through the hot zone.
You can take a shower down there, and they've got some in back. They've got a place where you can hose off all your belongings, and that should take care of most of that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I should say, he says rot. He says, "You mean did you come through the hot zone?"
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. They you can rinse off down there and rinse your stuff off.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm
So
kind of done with all this shit.
you gonna head down to obtain a room?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You go in, and this is just looks like imagine in kind of an old West hotel. There's a bar / registration desk. There's some people eating in here, and they've got, looks like they're drinking stuff that might be alcohol. And you know, they kind of, several of them stop and kind of look when you come in, and then go back to what they're doing. Little lady, little person, comes around from behind the bar and says, "Well, you all look like you're new. I'd say you're looking for a room, maybe?"
Yes.
That would be correct.
"Well, you can call me Miss Daisy, and I'd be happy to get you set up in a room. Now, I assume you folks have some form of pay."
Yes.
Bullets,
We do.
yes.
"Okay. We do accept bullets. It's 1 bullet per night. How many nights are you staying?"
Today,
Remy and
tonight,
Corporation.
tonight counts
We're
as
three.
one, yes?
Yes, this would be 1 night if you're going to stay, and we won't make you leave until the afternoon.
Yeah, you hear that? Days in. Anyway,
I look at Remy and I say we stay for like 2 or 3 days.
do 2, I think.
All right.
I
I do have enough rooms for everybody to have their own room if they'd like for 2 nights. Is that what we want to do, or are we doubling up?
I asked how many beds are in each room.
Well, we have rooms that have 2 beds or larger single beds. It all depends on what you'd prefer.
Well, I guess then it's time to ask who's comfortable sleeping with who. Might as well save some money while we can.
Who has how many people could fit in a room comfortably?
Our rooms can comfortably hold 2 each.
Awesome. Let's do that.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Oh well, you do have 6 people. That's right.
Now keep in mind, don't forget you've only registered to stay in the post for 1 night, and you've just checked in for 2 nights here. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
We'll
So
have to go back there in the morning and pay them another bullet or whatever.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yes. Everybody pay up their 2 bullets, and
Oh, well, hang on. Oh wait, no, it's per bullet per night. Okay, and we're only gonna use. We're all doing 2 people per. That's gonna be what, 3 rooms? So
yeah. So it'll be 6 bullets between all of you.
well,
Cherry-
I'll pay the 2.
Okay. Cherry can 2, 4. Cherry will pay the other 4. Cherry has plenty of bullets here. So Cherry will pay up the additional 4 for the other rooms, and she says, "Fine. We've got you can clean off your gear in the back. We've got running water back there, and we've got baths and showers in the rooms, so you can clean off up there too."
Awesome.
Ready.
All right, so let's see. I assume you're gonna all kind of go up. What are you gonna do with your carts? You can't bring them up into the building with you. Are you gonna take them around back?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I kind of want to wash off my gear and also the other stuff quickly
Okay.
first, so the others can go take showers or whatever. Get rid of rot,
Yeah, so we're
and
gonna
I'll do that
it.
after.
Okay. All right, so here we go. We're going to go down by 1 at a time here, because you're either going to your rooms to decontaminate or going to decontaminate in the back, right?
I guess.
Okay, so it's going to remove half the rot when you take the bath, okay? So, and that is when you're contaminated, there's a risk that it will stay in your body. Whatever it is, rounded up. So half the rot rounded up. So if you've got 5, you're going to lose 3 points of rot. Okay. I need 3. In that case, it'd be a 3d6. For every point you're going to lose, you roll a d6, and you do not want ones. Okay. For this decon.
Okay.
So when you roll, roll the just 3 base or whatever the however many points you're getting rid of, roll that many base dice. Okay, is what you need to do.
Okay.
All right, perfect. You remove 3 points.
Sweet. I'm technically deconning in the back, right?
Yep, that's fine. All right, Mutt, you lose 3 points.
Awesome.
Junkyard, good. No issues yet.
Nice.
Good.
I think everyone's fine.
Okay.
Is everyone fine?
Oh, Skarsgård, you got one permanent rot point.
Awesome. I'm also starting to decon upstairs in the room.
You can't do any more deconning at this point. Now you lose one point of rot per day. Okay. And each day we'll roll again 1d6, and hopefully you don't keep a permanent rot point. All right. So now you all have various types of temporary damage. Also, the easiest way to take care of this is probably go down and just order a meal, spend some time together, get some water with your meal down at the dining area. unless you want to spend your own meal, your own water and food at this point. So it's up to you how you want to handle that. But we can kind of do it all with a group dinner down at the restaurant in the hotel here if you want. And that's your time of camaraderie together, and then you'll sleep, and that'll take care of everything else.
Awesome.
How do you want? Yeah, go ahead.
Real quickly, what time is it?
Right now, you're by this point you're probably 3 hours into night, so you've got 10 hours of nighttime left. Plenty of time to get your block of time that you need and go get a meal and stuff.
Awesome. Thank you.
So, what do you want to do? How do you want to handle? Do you want to deal with this on a personal basis as far as your food and water? Because you're looking at like with Cherry, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meals, and you're gonna have to eat five food to just get rid of the damage Cherry has.
I want to go to the cart real quick and grab 3 bullets to bring me back up to 10.
Okay.
And the cart also has food and water on it, right?
Yeah, you've got quite a bit.
Okay, I'm just wanting to make my food and water even, so I'm gonna take 2 food from the cart, but I'm not gonna use any of it yet, anyhow. And
okay.
Then I guess I go inside to go see the others, because I did the things with the gear, washing it all off, making sure there's no radiation or rot or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Then, go inside, tell them that, and be like, okay, do we go get food downstairs or what? I'm hungry, kind of.
You guys want to go down and see what they can offer at the hotel?
Sure.
Worth a look at least.
Okay. So you all clean up and get back down, and Miss Daisy says, "Well, you all clean up quite well.
Thank you.
What can we get you this evening? Are you interested in some of our menu items and maybe some clean, fresh water? You guys and gals look like you could maybe use a good drink."
Remy's still on 1 strength.
Yeah, Remy's looking
Doesn't look great.
really, really weak.
Same.
We I could do a real good deal for all of you here, and I'd be happy to feed and water you all for 3 bullets tonight, all of you.
Awesome. I'll pay, and I give.
Okay.
Daisy.
All right. So, for game purposes, remove all of your temporary damages. Then, okay.
Woo. Does it
So
also include my empathy?
Yes, because hanging out with everybody's going to take care of that, and then you're going to be getting some. I assume everybody's going to get their 4 hours of sleep they need as well.
So, quick question for you. I don't think it's ever come up in this game. Instinct works a little differently for animals.
Yeah.
Each animal each animal type has its own behavior it needs to do in order to restore instinct. Specifically.
Oh. Okay. Let's look that up.
It is in the Gen Lab book. It is on page 80.
You gotta like go rut in the woods or something. I'm gonna be like, what?
Half there.
Okay. Need to express an animal behavior, one depends on your animal type. Check the box text. Okay, what are you here? You're a deer, but it doesn't list a deer.
Deers are part of the moose tribe.
Okay, take a long walkabout in the wild.
We're not doing that.
Okay.
For
So-
obvious reasons.
Okay, so you're gonna maintain that damage then, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
Before I go to bed, I'm wanting to stop in this area, I guess, where you said that there were all the trading stuff.
Okay. It's all
Yeah.
all the stalls have like tarps and blankets over them and stuff. It's shut down for the evening.
Oh, okay. I was just wanting to see if there was like anything that caught my eye quickly for tomorrow.
Everything's pretty well covered up, and there are guards posted, also. And they kind of eyeball you when you come in, and one of them says, "What can I do for you?"
I told them I'm wanting to see if there are any traders open or anything. Or
They open bright and early in the morning, but they're closed for now. So
thank you.
yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
It's nice. Yeah, then I go back to the inn or tavern or whatever it is. Saloon. We're gonna call it the saloon.
The saloon, okay. The hotel.
Yeah. Go back to the hotel.
I should be cheeky with it and say she calls it Hotel California.
Really quickly, who's with who?
I'm imagining Skarsgård probably go with Remy. Yeah.
Scars?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
All right.
And then
Chronicler.
And then Cherry will go with Mutt and Junkyard then. So
That
okay.
leaves me with. Wait,
I thought-
there's 7 of us, not 6 of us.
Cherry and I forgot about Anna.
Yeah.
Oh, Anna. Yep.
So really quickly, I'm also gonna really quickly pay.
I imagine they can pay for themselves.
real quick.
They should have bullets on them.
Yeah, I'll take.
Oh, yeah, fair point.
Yeah, I'll pay up for Cherry and Anna here. So
Awesome.
okay.
Oh, I also go to the cart and get back 3 more bullets. Bring me back to 10. I want to keep my things even. I don't know why, but I do.
It's okay. We won't make fun of you later. Okay.
Thank you. So now so that means I'm with
One
Luke,
person's gonna be by themselves.
Reed, and
7.
Anna. I'll sleep on the couch. They can sleep on the beds or whatever. Or on the floor or wherever.
Well, they got their own room. They got their own room. Anna and
Sweet.
Cherry are good.
Room
Yeah. Yep. So that you got 4 rooms,
Awesome.
so you're good.
I get a room to myself. Awesome. So yeah, I just kind of hang out in my room, I guess.
I did not
wait,
roll
where's
for.
the card?
I didn't roll for her.
Well, no, it's too early. Actually, yeah, never mind. I'm just gonna go to sleep, I guess.
Okay, so that's not a big deal. That's utterly healable as well. Okay, cool. Then we got to roll. See, the reduction is here. Ooh, 1 permanent rot for
That's fine.
Anna. Okay. Okay, so very cool. Is everybody going to sleep all at once, or are you going to try to split up this shift some? You've got after the meal, you've got 6, 7, 8 hours, so 2 4-hour shifts. You can sleep for the whole time if you're comfortable doing that. The rooms do have locks on them. Or are you going to have a watch?
Remy is stupid, tired, and really irritated. He is going to sleep for as long as he can.
Okay.
Locking the door, clocking out.
Anybody staying up for part of the shift? I guess that's my question.
I will, I guess. Oh, I could watch the things because I'm still. Oh, yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta.
Lucy, are you gonna sleep the full time?
Oh yeah,
All right.
conking out.
Mutt, you staying out all night?
How would Junkyard do during the night?
Junkyard seems pretty relaxed. Doesn't seem to be worried about much. Yeah, isn't agitated.
So, I assume that he would be hypersensitive to anything.
Oh yeah. If anybody's messing with the door or something, he's gonna perk up and alert you.
Yeah,
And
I think.
he's probably either sleeping right at under under an arm, on your feet, or at right at your head. One of the two. He's probably right up in the bed with you. So
I'll probably still. How late is it?
you're 4 hours into the night now.
So 2 hours, and then it'd be another shift.
No, it's 4 hours and then a 4-hour shift. So you got 2 4-hour shifts coming up.
Okay, so yeah, he'll sleep one of the 4-hour shifts then.
And just go ahead and stay up a little bit for the other 4 hours then.
Yeah, probably so.
Okay, Scars, are you sleeping the whole night?
I will not be sleeping the whole night.
Okay, you're going to stay up for first or second half. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Your choice.
Second half.
Okay. All right. All right. So the folks that stay up, about another hour. First of all, it's pretty quiet. Just in the evening here, it's really quiet. There's not a lot of activity, and if you're sleeping the first shift, you sleep really well. The beds are nice. They're clean. It's a pretty nice setup for a bullet. You sleep the best you've probably slept in several weeks at this point. Or well, several days anyway. If you wake up for part of the night, you also find that it's very quiet. There's a little bit of movement around when you look out your windows, but it looks like it's actually guards that are up and moving around. So they actually are providing security to the place in the evening as well, it looks like. If you happen to go down, there is Miss Daisy isn't there, but there's some people that are attentive. They're like, can we get you something to drink? Or do you want a late night snack? Or your early riser? And they're willing to help you. So, pretty civilized, really. This little outpost.
Okay.
And the evening goes fairly uneventful. You wake up well rested, and just almost at the butt crack of dawn, activity level starts picking up, and people are moving around. You can start hearing stuff downstairs. Sounds like people are having breakfast, and when you look out the window, you can see people moving around and heading over to the trading post. Looks like they're opening up their shops after they've eaten, and we're into the next day. So what would you like to do in the morning?
I'd like to immediately go and make sure all of our stuff is fine and dandy.
Nothing has been touched.
Awesome, great. I'm still slightly suspicious, because, that's just kind of natural at this point.
I don't blame you.
I also want to take, I guess, 10 extra bullets for trading from the cart.
Okay.
And I guess I could wait for the others to get up.
Well, everybody's up about the same time. So
Oh, okay. I mean, get out and stuff. And be awake. Wait for him by the carts, I guess. Which I would assume would be like here-ish, right?
I'm sorry. Where?
Probably.
Ping it again.
I say like here, kinda like behind that.
Your carts? Yeah, your carts would be up in that area. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay, yeah. Just like just kind of hang out there, wait for everyone else.
Okay. Is anybody gonna stop for any kind of breakfast or anything?
My morning activities consist of cursing silently at the sun for existing and not letting me get more sleep.
Yeah, that's fair.
Remy is not going to get breakfast.
Okay. It's not needed, so it's not necessary.
Need to keep bullets because we have no idea how long we'll be out here.
Like Thorn might get a drink or something, I guess. Like a thing of water, whatever, wake him up.
Well, Remy's awake. Just doesn't want to be.
Be refreshed.
I'll be okay. I guess we're here to do trading, so let's go trade.
Also, really quickly, where is the list of all the things in the carts? Or yeah, it's called 32, right?
What's that now?
I'm wondering what's all in the cart in our carts. I forgot where we can find that.
Oh, who has the list of that? It was a chunk of like 75 rations of food or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a ways back.
We should probably.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Let's make
far back.
Let's make that a handout.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we've got that cart supplies lined out now. All right, so what's the plan?
Time to do some trading. Oh wait, no. First thing you do is pay for another day.
Okay, so you're gonna go talk to the folks that are checking you in. Okay.
Right, I'm back.
So mental isn't there. They say, okay, you're wanting to stay? How much longer are you wanting to stay?
More day.
Just one more day. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and keep your badges, and just it'd be one more bullet for everybody. Are you taking that out of the group loot, or what are you doing there?
It's like for the most part we've been paying on our own.
Well, I mean,
except for that, I don't have any money.
Well,
I'm just gonna edit the thing on the. Here, I'll just edit the thing, the cart supplies, because I mean it is 7, which is, perfect for us because there's 7 of us. So 0 bullets. I put 09. Okay, yes. Save. All good. Nobody has to get rid of any bullets. Hooray!
Okay. Fantastic. So the next thing is you're going to head into the trading area.
Yep.
Okay, it's hopping in here. See several people that you saw staying at the hotel, making deals, and folks that you haven't seen yet that seem to be managing the various stalls where they've got trading going on. And as you're milling around, you notice that these cars here, these what look like train cars, appear to be residence areas for people that maybe are staying here long term, and probably are some of the people that are running the trading that's taking place in this barn area. You do see some people that do come out of the big building also. They appear to be better, more well-off folks, but some of them do head over to the trading, and they've got the nicer stalls as well. Okay.
Nice. Oh, I have a question. Are we able to bring the carts in there?
No, there's not enough room for that, but you can park them out here. And again, there are guards that are watching,
Awesome.
and they appear diligent about keeping an eye on stuff. So,
Great. Okay. Yeah. So I
and have you ever been to a flea market?
yes.
Okay, imagine that. I mean, you've got small stands, you've got large stands, and there's just all kinds of stuff here. So basically, you tell me what you're looking for, and we'll talk about whether or not you can find it.
I guess we should go in turns. We'll go first.
Okay, Arch.
I guess I'll look around for any new equipment that I could have. You know, what stuff that's useful for
So for your class, like a journal book or something like that, or
literally anything.
okay. Well, you do find a stall where they've got leather-bound, basically journals. They've taken and they've painstakingly found paper and woven a leather wrap around it and made journals by hand. And they've got various sizes. They've got a whole collection of pens that they've found from various areas. I mean, they're from ancient times, pens, pencils, things like that. As far as other equipment, you'll find pretty much any kind of camping equipment that you would want to look for in various stalls. There's some of the more well-to-do stalls that are obvious. They are dealing in a lot of different firearms and ammunition and things like that. So yeah, I mean, I need you to be more specific about what you're looking for. I'm not going to sit here and cover it all. So
I want to look for a new gun.
Okay, there is a stand that has guns.
Few shots. Awesome. I look at that. I look for any guns that are probably better than my own.
Oh, there's a bunch of those. They've got artifact guns here.
Oh, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. I want to look at all of them, see which ones I could probably buy.
Okay. Well, the guy says, I'm Cobb. I'm the owner of this establishment area here. What specifically are you looking for? Do you want a rifle or a pistol?
Either one works. Just anything better than my current pistol.
Well, let me see what you've got.
I show him my scrap pistol.
Oh, well, I've got some scrap pistols that are in better shape than this. What can you afford? Are you wanting one of our antiques here? And he kind of points at the artifact guns,
I ask, well, how much are they?
Well, I've got this here, and he pulls out basically a 357 Magnum. He says, that's probably my least expensive, and I'd take 1,000 bullets for it.
Oh. Oh my.
And then I've got some ammo for it. I've got a couple of boxes back here. I'd take probably 50 scrap bullets for one 357 bullet.
I say, give me a minute. Then I go over to Mud and I tell him, your new revolver. The guy said it's worth 1,000 bullets.
Nice.
Do you not see what I'm trying to say here?
I think he's implying that you should sell it.
Yes.
But this is a nice gun.
Okay.
But I like this gun.
But we need money, pretty much. And we have other guns. Definitely not as good as that one, but that gun is worth a lot. Like, one of the bullets is worth 50. And it's worth 1,000 bullets.
1,000 bullets don't do you no good if you're dead.
Yeah, that's fair. But the thing is, I think if all of us pulled all of our bullets together, we'd have enough for maybe, at most, 2 more bullets for your gun.
Well, does he have any very nice scrap rifles?
I know he has scrap pistols. Yeah, I didn't really check the scrap rifles. But still. Like,
Well, I can't give it. I'm not going to give it up if I don't get something in return. And I'd like to get a very nice scrap rifle.
I'll go ask how much those are. So, yeah, Thorn goes back to Cobb, right?
Yeah, Cobb. So what can I do for you? Have you made a decision?
Not yet. How much for a new scrap rifle?
Well, I've got various kinds here, and they start kind of down here at the bottom, and I'll take 25 bullets for one of the basic ones here, and then we've got all the way up to, I've got this model that's a nicer one. It's got some optics on here that will help aim the rifle a little better, and it's a little easier to also reload and such. Actually made this one to have where it'll carry a couple more bullets than just the single shot, and this one here would be about 150 bullets. I'd take 150 bullets for it.
Okay. Give me a few more minutes. I go back over to and I go, he has a really modified scrap rifle worth 150 bullets. Like, it has more ammo capacity, it's easier to reload, he said, and it also has a nice optic.
That ought to work nicely.
Awesome. But to get it, we need to sell the revolver.
He hands you the revolver.
Awesome. Can I also have all the ammo you got for it? How many bullets did he get with it? Like 3?
3 bullets.
Yeah.
They're in the gun.
Awesome. I go, thank you. I'm gonna go sell this to the guy and buy that rifle. I'll be back in a second. So I go over to Cobb and I go, okay, I want to sell this and the bullets to you, if that's fine.
You hold on. What do we want to do here now? You're wanting to sell me this pistol?
Yes.
Why on earth would you want to get rid of that? That's a nice piece of pistol there.
Yeah. Well, you see, we only have like 3 bullets for it, and if me and my group pulled together all of our money, we'd probably be able to afford at most 2 more bullets for it. So we're selling this and going for the 150 one you told me about.
Well, may I see it?
I hand it over.
He kind of opens it up, looks at it, kind of takes the bullets out, looks down the barrel, takes his receiver off. He's kind of checking the function on everything. And he says, well, I'm going to have to do some work on this to bring it up to the standard that we like here. He says, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 350 bullets for the gun. And I'll give you, he kind of looks at the ammo, kind of checks to make sure the lead's not loose in it and stuff. And everything. He says, and I'll give you the 50 bullets for each of the rounds. So that'd be another 150 for a total of for $500 or 500 bullets.
Okay, but all of that combined is like very like half of what you said that the one that you had was.
Well, yeah, I have to make a profit.
Yeah, that's actually kind of fair. Could we sell the revolver for half of it, the one that you have?
You want 500 for just the revolver?
Yes. Would I roll for
You can.
would it be manipulate?
You can roll a manipulate here to try to work some action with the guy.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Yes. Okay, I got a success. So does that mean yes?
Hmm. He says, okay, I can do 500 for the pistol. But to temper this this a little bit, because that means I'm going to make less on the pistol, because I'm going to have to put some work in it to get it to, he kind of shows you some rust on it and stuff. He says,
yeah,
how about you you take 25 bullets for each of the bullets that you've got?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So that's going to be 75 for bullets. So 575 is what he pays you in bullets. And they are well-made scrap bullets.
Nice. Then I also buy that really good scrap rifle you showed me.
Okay, so subtract 250.
Okay, I didn't add the bullets yet to my thing, so I'm actually gonna do that real quick. So it was okay, so 250.
Be 325 is what you net out.
I thought you said it was 150 for rifle.
Did I say 150? I'm sorry, 150. Yeah. Pardon me. You get 425. Thanks for keeping me honest. I didn't jot it down. I didn't write it down.
That would be 575 minus 150 plus 20. Yeah, that's 445 because I also have 20 on me.
Okay.
Awesome. And I go give that really good rifle to Mutt after I say thank you to Cobb and yeah, thank you for doing this.
Okay, so we're going to do something that's not normal on this. It's a little different. Mm-hmm. You're giving this scrap rifle to Mutt, right?
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, it has a gear bonus of +2 instead of +1. And this is something we always forget to do, but the scrap rifles, you actually have to reload each turn. They're only single shot. But this one has a magazine of 5 rounds, okay? So you can shoot you can shoot Huh?
Did it come loaded?
No.
Okay, got it.
So you can load up 5 rounds into this one, Mutt. Okay?
Nice.
All right. Nice. The damage is 2, which is standard for a scrap rifle. But here's the deal. It's hardened against failure. So it takes 2 dings in the gear dice to reduce it 1. So put that in the notes, okay? Or in the features.
Put it as double damage resistance.
Yeah. Yep.
5-round mag and double damage resist, and it has a scope.
Yep. That gives you the extra +1 for your for the weapon.
Nice.
Reach out and touch someone.
Yeah, yeah, that's the other thing. Its range is it actually can go out to long range, not just short range. Is that right? A scrap rifle only goes to short? Oh no, it's long range. I looked at the wrong thing there. Yeah, so it already is long range. Never mind.
Okay. Still very pleased.
All right. All right. So, Lucy, are you gonna look for any kind of trading items here?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking for a reliable,
I'm sorry, for a what?
like a more reliable melee weapon if possible.
Okay. Yeah, you find a stall that has all sorts of bladed staves, knives. And as you guys are milling around, you notice that the weapons vendors definitely are the more well-to-do in this trading post. And they say, the person there is Leodore. Leodore says, I'm Leodore. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for something big that I can whack things with.
What do you currently use?
I got a big old axe.
Is that
big and two-handed?
Okay? Well, I've got. He shows you this. It's like imagine an oversized baton essentially, and it's got gnarled up blades and nails through it. I mean, this thing looks wicked. He said, "I've got this. It definitely would take two hands to swing around to really get a proper hit." And then he pulls out, and he's got basically he's got this axe that's been made out of a big piece of timber with imagine saw blades have been put kind of like 3 in a row on each side of this thing. So it's like a quad bladed axe. This would be I'd call this an axe.
Beautiful. All right. Well, for that big old bat thing, how much we talking?
You're looking at the bat? Well, I put a lot of work into that one. It took me a while to make. I'd take 60 bullets for it. Unless you got something other than bullets I might be interested in.
Tell you what.
We do have a skull.
How about I give you this here scrap axe? Now, it's not the best in the world, but we've had our very own. Keep it rolling for a while now, so it's tough, it's reliable. Give you a bit of booze and 10 bullets.
Well, let me see the axe. He kind of half sits and looks at it. Well, I'd probably give you. I could give you 10 bullets for the axe. The booze, I'll be honest with you, that's pretty cheap coming. But how much you got? How much you got there?
How about 3? Well, I mean, is it just one bottle? We put it in there as multiple doses.
Okay, how many doses are in the bottle?
5.
So you want to give him all the whole bottle of 5 doses?
How much would 3 doses worth be in your eyes?
I'd give you probably for the whole bottle. I'd give you 2 bullets. We make it here on site, so it's it's pretty easy to come by.
So that and the 10. Well, I ain't got nothing else for you. What else you got?
Two. So are you gonna give him the booze for 2 bullets?
Well, the booze and the axe would be 12.
Yeah.
I could sweeten it with another 10 to 15 bullets, but not a whole 30 to 40.
Well, haggle with the guy.
I don't think I have any of. Where's that big old list of stuff that we had?
It's in the notes. We got a few weapons in there that we could probably sell. Quite a bit, actually. I don't know why I couldn't do that.
Let's see what we got here. Go digging in. Tell you what. We have. Since I'm taking a bat with some scrap metal, how about I give you, along with the scrap axe and the booze, a baseball bat, where'd that go? A bike chain and a knife. You'd be able to recreate it just about.
I'll tell you what, I'd take all that and 20 bullets and it's yours.
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead and give him that booze.
So mark that stuff off the chart or the list for the group there, the cart supplies. Make sure you mark that stuff off. And then this is we're going to classify it as a scrap axe, okay? But it has a gear bonus of 2 plus 2.
Wait, you can classify it as gear scrap axe plus.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. Scrap axe plus.
Could do something like the scrap rifle that bought Mutt.
And so it gives you a gear bonus of plus 2, okay, to fight. It's a weapon damage of 3. However, I need you to make a second entry line for it, okay? And it's when used two-handed. Okay?
Wait a sec, I put this in funky.
Oh.
Okay.
Really quickly, by the way, I'm gonna put no, never mind. No, I'm not.
Okay. So when you use 2 hands, you get a gear bonus of plus 3, okay? But that is only for purposes of rolling. You get the extra, it's just the extra swing, okay? So you can't gear damage. It doesn't have gear damage of 3. It only still has 2 gear damage will still destroy it, okay? But for purposes of mechanics, you get an extra plus to the gear for swinging with 2 hands, and its base damage goes to 4. Okay?
Okay, base damage to 4.
Now, the weight is double what a normal one is also. So it's actually a weight of 4.
Oh, right. Yeah, I got that in there, right? So the plus 3 to the gear only applies to the swing, not its
ability to
durability,
durability, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okay, next we go to Mutt. And you're muted, Mutt.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
So we got a couple of baseball bats, right?
We're down to 1.
Yep, they've traded a few off.
Yeah, I just want to look around, see if I can find me a piece of barbed wire.
Oh yeah, you can find some barbed wire. They've got various lengths. How much you want?
Oh, about 5 feet ought to be enough.
That's plenty easy. They need one bullet for that. That's pretty common stuff out here in the scrub.
I'll hand them 2 and thank them for the time.
Ooh, they perk up and thank you. And you've got a 5-foot section of barbed wire. Remy, what you looking for?
Let's see here. A pair of binoculars.
Ooh, yes, you can find a person that has various things, but then they've got what's the pirates use, the thing that extends.
Not a telescope.
What do they call those?
Eyeglass.
Eyeglass. Yeah, they've got some eyeglasses, and then they do have a couple of binoculars also.
It's spyglass.
Spyglass. Yep.
Our glasses.
Yeah. So.
Oh, which one of the 2 is cheaper?
The spyglass, definitely.
How much is a spyglass?
They're like, ooh, I couldn't take less than probably 100 bullets for this spyglass, the smallest one.
What about the set of binoculars then?
Oh, I couldn't take less than 400 for that. Unless you've got something else to trade. These are pretty hard to come by.
Change topics. Do you have any armor?
I don't, but if you go 4 aisles over and 3 or 4 stalls up, there's a couple of them there that they kind of hang out together. They've got various types of armor.
I'll go check there. Thank you.
Okay. Have a great day. All right, you go down there, and there's 3 stalls there that have armor. And while they each have somebody at them, you notice that there's one lady that kind of hovers between all 3 of them. Seems to be maybe making the deals.
Walk up to her. Excuse me, are you a merchant?
Why, yes, I am. My name's Azalea. Azalea Everberg. How can I help you?
Some better armor than next to nothing.
Do you have any on right now?
He kind of points to his leather armor, which is a grand total of an armor of 1.
She reaches out and kind of feels it, and she goes, "Oh my, this'll never do. This'll never do." And she kind of puts her arm around you and leads you over to the second stall, and says, "I assume you want something that's flexible, allows you to move easily. You seem like a pretty lithe type person. Am I wrong?"
The right way.
Okay. So she starts pulling out various kinds of things, and basically you're seeing things like where they've put leather and they've got ribbed like pieces of metal in it to kind of structure it a bit. They've got some that have rings, studs, and then they kind of move up to more structured stuff that has like pieces of rubber tire in it with, you see, old pieces of license plate woven into it. And she says, I'd say you wouldn't want to go much more than this here as far as flexibility, but I mean, of course, we've got all the way up to over here, and it's like a full-blown metal breastplate kind of thing with shoulders, and really looks confining. But she's got a whole gamut here.
How much are you looking for the more flexible one?
So you're looking for something that's about a 2 or a 3 protection?
Yeah, about 3.
That would be the one that has the plates, license plates, and the rubber on it and stuff. She kind of pulls it up and kind of holds it up against you, and she says, "I believe I've got one that probably would fit you fairly well with just some minor adjustments. I can sell you the armor. Of course, we work hard on our product here, so I could sell you the armor itself for 25 bullets, and then I could fit it for another 2.
Give me 1 second. He starts looking over his inventory and realizes he doesn't typically carry a whole lot.
Of course, nobody's really tried to barter with anything other than the bullets, but just keep that in mind.
Maybe I could interest you in one of these. He pulls out a can opener.
Oh, well, I mean, I that couldn't pay for the whole bit, but I'd knock it. What kind was it? It wasn't an electric one, was it?
No, it's just a regular can opener.
I'd knock. I believe I'd go ahead and knock 5 bullets off the price for that if you'd throw that in.
Okay, and you do like armor and clothes, yeah? Or just armor?
We do have some garments, but our main work here is armor. We not only make some for us to sell here, but we also keep the outpost well stocked with their armor.
A weird sort of rubber band. Maybe you know what this is? He pulls out a pair of suspenders.
Oh, she kind of perks up, and may I?
Sure.
Yeah, she kind of pulls on them a little bit, and she goes, "Well, these are pretty rare. I don't normally see this." She kind of checks the fasteners, and she calls one of the other persons over, the ladies, and they're kind of looking at it and they're kind of nodding and talking. She says, "I believe I could knock another 10 bullets off for this." That'd bring you down to 10 bullets for the armor and 2 to fit.
D12. He'll hand both items over and then give her 12 bullets.
All right, and she takes the next hour basically getting you fit so it fits beautifully on you, so there's no negatives there. It's a 3 armor, and it is well made, so it also takes 2 gear failures to equal to 1 failure. Okay. And I know I'm there's not a rule for that in here, but I want you to understand the durability of these items. So.
And what do you want me to call this?
Call it tire and license plate armor, and it durable. Maybe add the word durable in there, and then make sure that where it's hardened to failure or something like that. Some sort of note. Yeah.
I bought my run toy from the toy store. I am done.
Okay. All right. And Scars, do you want to do any shopping?
Yes.
All right. What does Scars want to find?
Scars wants to find some rod armor.
Some rod armor.
Weren't you looking for a shield too?
Rot armor.
Oh, rot armor. Yes, you can find some of that. And they've got quite a supply of ponchos. And they're all military. Matter of fact, they've got a whole case of them. You find one stall that's loaded up. And she says, "I'm Dazzle. How can I help you today?"
How much for one of these? It's one of the military ponchos.
Oh, well, we actually have a pretty good supply of those. We traded for a whole crate of them here, probably 3 or 4 weeks back. So we got a great deal on it. So we'll be able to pass that deal on to you. And she kind of pulls one out. She says, "Looks like you're going to probably need a larger one. Is there a particular color you want? We've got a couple different colors."
I would like one that fits.
Well, you're pretty easy going, aren't you? She's kind of thumbing through, and you see her kind of thumbing through the stack. She comes across a pink one and kind of looks at you and shakes her head, and picks up a red one. No, shakes her head. Thumbs through and finds just a basic green one and kind of pulls it out a little bit and looks at you. You gonna nod yes or no?
I will nod yes.
Okay, she pulls it out and kind of puts, helps you get it on, and it covers fairly well. She says, well, you are a big fella. This is the biggest I've got, but I think this would do all right for you. We just charge 5 bullets for these because we like I say, we got a great deal on them. They're basically what it does is it gives you one rot. So 1 protection. They're not very durable, I know. We're sorry about that. This is what we got right now. She kind of backs up a little bit at the growl.
That wasn't a growl. That was a sigh.
Oh, okay.
How many bullets are left at the cart right now?
Well, if you take the gun money, there's a whole crap ton of bullets left.
Yeah, so allow me to quickly put all the money pretty much all the bullets from the thing in there.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's spent any of the money out of that yet. Everybody's spent their own money, haven't they?
Pretty much, yeah.
So there's like 425 bullets in the cart.
Yeah, I'm gonna put 425 in there. Wait, give me 1 second. Yeah. Now I just need to edit my thing.
I'll take this one and 6 more.
Oh,
I don't care what colors they are.
Do you need any particular sizes?
Everyone else is regular sized.
Okay. So she pulls out. She actually has more of the green. She says, "Why don't we keep you all in the same color?" Pulls out green ones, and they're all a 1, and they're basically rain ponchos, is what you can list them as, with 1 rot protection. And that's going to be 7. That'd be 35 bullets, unless you want to negotiate.
Yes. I have a question.
Yes.
Can you fix things? Clothing, these ponchos, this kind of stuff.
We can work on them, yeah.
What about this one? And I pull out my busted one that was worth 2. As far as its rot protection value.
Yeah. She this is a nice one. Where did you find this? This was in good shape at one point.
Yes, it was.
Well, can you give me an hour or so to see if I can find some stuff to work on this? I'm gonna have to find some other materials. This is much thicker material. This looks like a higher grade than what we've got here. Basically, what you're looking at is you're seeing she got a crate of basically kids ponchos here. What you have is a military Gore-Tex poncho, essentially.
Gotcha.
And so she says, I might be able to fix it. Could be pricey. But let me do it. Can you give me an hour?
I'll give you an hour.
Okay, so she you get back with her in an hour, and she says, I believe we can fix it, but it's going to cost you probably 15 bullets. Can you do that? We're basically going to have to weave in several of take 3 essentially of our other ones and weave them in.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, considering I have to buy a whole bunch of the other ones. Could you make it 10 for this one, plus the rest of the ponchos?
Ooh. So 10 to fix, and how much was it? That was going to be...
That was going to be 30, technically, because you minus 1 poncho. I'm not going to buy that one if this one can be fixed.
Okay, so 30, and you're telling her how much you're offering?
So it'd be 40 in total.
Okay, so you're going to pay the 30 for the other ones, the regular price? And you're just basically trying to knock 5 bullets off is what you're trying to do.
Right.
You look like a nice person. And she kind of steps up to you, and she kind of puts her hand on your arm and just sort of strokes your fur a little bit. And she says, if you were to maybe take a girl out for dinner tonight, I believe I could fix this for 10.
Do it. Do it.
All right.
Okay, so pay up the 40. And she says, I'll see you at 6. I assume you're staying at the hotel?
That's correct.
Okay. She's just happy as a lark.
An interesting decision, really.
Excellent.
I'm kind of standing there being like, damn, Skarsgård's getting fucking.
Scars is hating every minute of it, I'm sure.
I don't know. Scars is really just apathetic to it all. It's like, okay, you want to sit with me in silence for a meal for a 5-bullet reduction? That's fine with me.
Yeah. I also just realized something. I pretty much did much shopping.
What's that?
I said I pretty much just did much shopping because I just bought him a rifle and then I didn't get anything for myself.
Okay, so what would you like to look for?
I'd like to look for pretty much a better weapon. I'd like to look at the rifles. Are there any other like the ones that Mutt got?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He's got a couple of them there.
What's the next best one? Because I'm not wanting one that's 150.
He's got one that's 100. Basically it doesn't hold the 5 rounds. It's got the stats that Mutt's had, but it's still just a single shot.
I'll take that one.
Okay, so mark off the 100 rounds, unless you're wanting to haggle with them or trade other things in bullets.
Actually, yeah, we probably should trade other things. I would like to see what the price is if I were to give him a scrap rifle, 2 scrap pistols, a scrap axe, and a bat with spikes. Those 5 things.
Oh, wow.
Because we got all of that in the thing that we could sell.
You're going to offer up all of that?
I mean, are the others fine with it?
Because
You're offering up again?
I'm wanting to sell like a scrap rifle, 2 scrap pistols, a scrap axe, and a bat with spikes for a better scrap rifle for myself. Oh, plus my own scrap pistol. So 2 scrap. So 3 scrap pistols, a scrap rifle, a scrap axe, and a bat with spikes.
Yeah, I guess I can get the scrap rifle I have repaired by our fixture here, so I'm fine with it.
Awesome.
He says, I'll take that in even trade. And he says, I'll even throw in 20 bullets.
Awesome. I'll take that.
Okay,
so scrap axe.
Yeah, mark all that off.
Done. Plus add 20.
20 bullets. And then, Mutt, can you give him the stats on the gun minus the capacity? Mutt, you're muted again.
Oops. Yeah, base 5, skill 2.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Ranged. Wait. Okay, so it was a +2, right?
Yeah, the one I got was +2.
Okay, +2 to the gear.
Max would be 2, damage would be 2.
Okay. Scrap rifle. plus. What were the features? Right, easier reloading or something.
It's not gonna. That's just in the gear bonus that you're getting at.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, perfect. So that it. Oh wait. What's the range again? Long.
Yeah, long range.
Long. Would it technically be two-handed? I'm gonna say two-handed because it's a rifle.
Yeah,
Okay.
that should be two.
Plus the plus durable. Two durable.
Depends on whether you're trying to hit or suppress.
Okay. Okay. Other than that, is there any equipment that would probably improve my empathy score? My empathy attribute. Actually, is there any gear that could affect your attributes?
No.
Damn. Okay. Then I'm wanting to see if there's any equipment that would help me inspire.
You're gonna have to be ultra specific on that, because my initial is no on that.
Okay. Then like any medical supplies, like doctors' things that I could help, like scalpels and shit. Medical things.
Oh yeah, there's medical supplies you can find. Real quick, Lucy, give me the stats that I gave you on that bat or that that axe again.
Alrighty. When I use it two-handed, with the +3 gear bonus that applies to the hit.
Okay.
I don't think it was affected one-handed, really, right?
Yeah, you can use it one-handed. It's just a +2, I think it was, and it does 4 damage. Was it 4 damage when you use two hands?
Yes.
Okay. And then one-handed, it's a +2 and 3 damage.
That's what I have on here.
Okay, and then did I harden it also?
I have no idea.
Durable, where it takes 2 gear fails to equal 1. If I didn't say that, then don't worry about it.
I'll add that in there.
Okay. So medical supplies. What you want? Like a med kit?
Any type of gear that would improve my healing ability, scalpels, like a.
Yeah, you can find a med kit that'll give you like a +1 to your med roll.
Then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's going to be Mason is the person that runs this one.
Awesome.
And Mason says, I've got all kinds of kits here. We make them up. And he opens one up and kind of lays it out for you. It's got different bandages and stuff. He said, these are our basic kits. These are really easy for us to make up. We just sell them for 5 bullets. They're a one-time use, though. I mean, once you use it, they're done. But they give you a +1 to your roll, is what it does. Okay. And then he says, I've got some larger kits back here that are multi-use. They cost 25 bullets, but you can get 5 or 10 in some cases out of them. Depends on the bonus that you want. Now that's game speak, but basically he's telling you, this one can heal better and this one doesn't. So they can go anywhere from 15 to 25 for what you're looking for up here.
Okay. I want to ask if there's anything more permanent.
Yeah, he says I do have a small supply of some surgical tools, and he kind of opens it up, and he's got little packs, and he says they're good for a +1. You know, blah blah blah. Game terms +1, but he wants 50 bullets for one of those.
I want to really quickly consult. Oh wait, one. I want to see if I could sell him like any of the stuff we got. I just kind of give him the list because there's a lot of stuff. Be like, would you take any of these for it?
Do you have any medical supplies type stuff for trade? Probably not, because you're trying to buy it.
Technically, we got skin lotion.
Oh, you got some skin lotion? What was that?
Yeah. It's a bottle. Wait, did you ask what it was?
Yeah, does it specify, or does it just say skin lotion?
It just says skin lotion bottle.
Okay. I'd knock 10 bullets off if you trade me that.
Okay. Really quickly, didn't Lee sell the booze?
Yes.
Got it. I was just wanting to make sure because it's still on the thing, and I'm gonna get rid of it real quick. Okay. I really quickly ask the others: is it fine if I sell this skin lotion and 40 bullets, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and 40 bullets for some medical supplies.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Okay, so you've got a permanent +1 kit. It
Awesome.
will not deplete. Say it's surgical tools +1, unless of course you break them.
Yeah, got it. Just give me 1 second. I'm just trying to find the thing.
All right, so you in the morning you spent an hour getting up and around, going and checking in for another day, and you've spent probably 2 hours in here going through this entire place and looking at stuff. So what's the intent now? You've got another full stay. You've got a night at the hotel. Scars has a date for tonight.
Ooh.
What do you want to do for the rest of the day?
I want to help Skarsgård out getting fancy for his date.
I don't know that Scars is going to take kindly to that.
I don't care. I'm gonna do it.
Gonna braid his fur for him.
More like get him cologne.
I think I can handle one little girl. Thank you very much.
Might be a battle you're not prepared for.
All right.
I don't think it's a battle she's prepared for, but that's fine. She didn't even bring a weapon. I didn't see one on her.
She didn't even bring a weapon.
All right. So, are you going to head back to the hotel for now, or are you going to examine anything else in the area in this compound?
I guess I'll kind of look around.
Okay. As you stroll through the area, it's nobody, restricts you essentially. I mean, you kind of have free reign. You see that they've got guard towers that are well manned at various points all around the complex. You see that they're not only collecting water, it appears they've got some filtration going on to get fresh water, and it looks like they may even have a couple of wells, and that seems to be where they're pumping water to the whole facility. This is they appear to be pulling some black oil. They're basically pulling oil out here, and they're doing some refinery. They got a still here and stuff, and that's where they're making their booze and their fuel and stuff. Uh,
What are they gonna do with oil?
these appear to be functional rail cars, along with this one, and they're actually look to be modifying them and basically armoring them up and putting weapons on them. And then there's some various huts for storage and things like that. Some of them are guarded. You know, these are guarded. Looks like maybe they're weapon stockpiles. You've got a hotel here, and this is also for people staying. This here looks like supplies of some kind for the dry goods kind of stuff. They've got tarps and all sorts of things in here. And then this, you've got the welcome area, but it looks like maybe the ritzier people get to stay in this building. And then you've got more permanent residents staying in these rail cars here that are stacked up.
Awesome.
And then along the wall where some of the rail cars are used, they've actually got ways to get to the different towers undercover, and this has got armor through it, and they're basically like hallways, so to speak.
Huh.
Okay.
Nice.
It's a pretty self-sufficient little thing going on. It does look like they have to trade for food. They don't have any, like, there's not really much in the way of growing anything. Back here in the back behind this building, there's a small, like, garden, but it's not much.
A few moments later.
Yeah, we can segue on to evening. Scars?
Right quick before we get to that. What all are you? Do you have a list of the different types of merchants that are here, or?
I don't have a specific list. You just ask me, and I will tell you if it's here.
I want to look around and see if there's a place that would be appropriate for offloading that typewriter. Maybe we might be able to get a good price for that.
The folks that have the journals are very interested in that.
Actually, I forgot about the journal. Yeah. Typewriters are cool.
Like, as if you're carrying it around with you, when they spot you, they, hey, would you be willing to part with that?
I might be.
We could give you.
Depends on what you're offering.
We could give you. She kind of leans back. I can't remember with the journal. I don't think I issued the name on that one yet. That's going to be Hannah. My name's Hannah, and I would be happy to give you 25 bullets for that.
Not when you gave that to us. Was this operational?
It probably needs some work, and it probably doesn't have a ribbon, but other than that, yeah, it's probably clickety clacks, you know.
Clickety clack.
Skarsgård starts pressing some of the buttons, letting it make that clickety clack noise.
Okay. You want to do a manipulate roll here? See if you can work some magic?
I was thinking about it, but
I'm helping.
like the thing here though is that he's not necessarily trying to come, and it's definitely a manipulate thing. So you could say, yep, that's manipulation, which would be fine. But he's not necessarily trying to be like, oh yes, you want this. He's just trying to be like, press button, make noise, bring great joy to the big bear.
Bear like noise.
Basically, you're using a form of nonverbal negotiating is what you're doing. So go ahead and roll your manipulate, and I'm going to give you a +1. She says, that sure looks like a nice typer. I can give you the 25 bullets for it if you're interested.
He'll sit there and press the buttons for a little bit longer before he'll just say, "Sold."
Oh, she's excited. She hands out 25 bullets, and she says, "Thank you so much. This is going to be helpful for us. We thank you." In fact, she says, "I appreciate it so much." She slides you it's a voucher essentially, and it's for a free meal at the hotel.
That's perfect for his day.
She says, "This is my food voucher for the night." She says, "I'm going to give you that."
I appreciate it. You have a good time.
All right. Anything else?
There's one more item in that list that could be worth some cash here. Do they have a machine shop here?
Yes, they do, and that's in this building here. They've got a fairly decent shop. Your gearheads are in here working.
I'd like to take that welding mask there.
Okay. Yeah, they seem interested in that. Oh. What are you looking to get for it?
He'll kind of he'll put it on and he'll go, "Well, I haven't quite decided yet."
Well, are there any tools that we could trade you for it?
Do we have a gearhead?
Yes.
Is the gearhead one of the players currently here?
No. That's Anna. Anna's the gearhead.
Let me grab my gearhead, my friend who would be interested in tools, to see what they would like among your selection.
Okay. Anna comes over, and basically they've got some kits there that will give Anna a +1 to some of the tinkering rolls and stuff. And Anna's probably pretty excited about that.
All right, we'll make that happen.
Okay. Yeah, I've got that added to her
Everything from me.
character sheet. Okay. So we can segue into evening. Scars, your date actually just consists of basically this gal talking your ear off. I mean, just talking about nothing. I mean, it's just she's excited to be basically seen with you, is the gist that you're getting.
All right.
And
I probably won't say much, if anything, on the date.
I figured as much, and she doesn't even notice. She just chats the whole time, just talking about how, what she did last week, what she made this last week, and just nothing. But you can also tell she's hamming it up as far as eating it up, that people are looking at her out with you. And you being a bear, I guess, is the gist of that. And she's eating up the attention she's getting there. And nobody's looking at you in a negative way. Please don't get me wrong. It's just like, they're like, check her out rolling with a bear,
Exotic.
And yeah, exotic. It's like, ooh. And also kind of, you think maybe people are wondering, okay, has she hired you as a bodyguard? Is this a protector? Is this, they're trying to figure out, is this a romantic thing? And she's just playing it up, like, if anybody comes over and talks, and she'll introduce you, but is mysterious about what is going on here. and she's just eating it up. And that's about, I mean, she doesn't ask to go up to bed with you or anything like that. She just thanks you for a wonderful meal and has enjoyed the commotion she's caused in the hotel. So pretty easy for the 5 bullets. And other than that, we'll go into nighttime again at that point, unless there's something you, like I say, you've got about 8 hours of the day. I don't know if you want to go out and explore or anything, but other than that, we're going to
I'll pass out the ponchos to everyone.
Okay, so everybody has a poncho now with a rot armor of 1. Okay,
Okay.
so put that down.
Will that be gear or armor?
Armor, but it's a separate armor item because it's for rot only.
Okay. So it's poncho, right?
Yep. And everybody gets to remove a rot point. So once you remove that, you roll a d6. So remove a rot point, and unless you get a 1 on this, then you're good.
All good. I think everyone's fine, actually. Is everyone fine?
Anna is okay.
Everyone is fine.
Oh my gosh, Skarsgård.
What?
Scars has got 2 permanent rot points out of that ordeal.
Oh no.
So I think everybody should be down to one rot left to get rid of here. Or no, that should have been one more point that we got to get rid of. On that. I assume you're going to do the same kind of night setup. Some of you are going to sleep the whole night. Some are going to go ahead and stay awake. And
first,
it's an uneventful night again. If you want to eat your own food, mark off a food. If you don't, then it'll cost you a bullet for the meal downstairs. Scars, by the way, it costs you 2 bullets for that meal.
Wait, he had the food voucher.
Oh, it costs you 1 bullet. Thank you for reminding me. And everybody else either mark off a bullet from your personal stores, or we need to mark off some from the cart. But this is actually a good spot to stop because you've got to make a decision on where you want to go from here next. You've managed to get some pretty decent weaponry here. Supplies are pretty good. You've got some rot protection now going. Once you have to cross back over this zone of hot zone that runs north to south, and you've got a location for the settlement. This seems to be a friendly trading post that is welcoming and well protected and takes care of business inside. So that's where we'll start here in the morning for our next game session. Has that got everything then? We got some XP to do.
Oh, yes, XP.
Surprised nobody said anything. I was starting to wonder. Where's my XP, guys? All right. Here we go. Did you participate? Yes. Did you perform a day's work? Okay, this is one where we're looking for your day's work is basically trying to find an appropriate place for you to possibly relocate the Ark if needed. I'm going to say that you did make inroads there this time because you found a way through this hot zone that runs north to south, okay? So everybody gets a second point for that. Did you explore a sector? Yes, 3. Did you sacrifice or risk something for your PC buddy?
You had to get 2 people up in the middle of all that.
You had to what now?
Get 2 people up in the middle of all that.
I'm probably not going to award that one. That was something that had to be done, and it was tragic that we had a couple people go down, but that's kind of normal risk. I don't think that I would call that above and beyond.
Scars ran in melee range with that worm in order to get it to drop cherry.
Yeah, again, that's kind of normal operating procedure when you're in the zone and fighting something. And while they were nasty worms, they weren't. It's not like you were running into beat off Tiamat or something. So, I'm gonna say I didn't feel like there was anything that was super risky there. But I'm going to give everybody, did you sacrifice or risk something to reach a big dream? I am going to give that because you did go through that hot spot, the hot zone. So that's going to be 4 XP for everybody tonight. Okay.
Can I perchance make any arguments regarding getting that welding mask trade for Anna or the ponchos for everyone?
No, I'm not going to give an extra for that. That's just good gameplay. I tell you what, I will give you a Benny for it, though. Thank you for joining us for another episode. We look forward to seeing you next time on Mutant Year Zero.